Alright, what's up, guys? This your boy JT, the girl DJ J Marsh in the building. We're here with Table Talk, episode number 2. We're gonna talk about something special today. Something very special for her.
Yeah, I mean, this ain't new to us.
Yeah,
this is another regular day. Basic.
Do you want to introduce it?
This is your idea. You had an amazing experience, out of body experience. It was crazy. And I got a story to tell too, but we'll let you tell your story.
Okay, so y'all listen. So this past Sunday, my best friend, Shata, he rededicated his life to Christ. So the church that he chose to get rebaptized, water baptized as they call it, was an interracial church. Me, I've never been to an interracial church. So I've only been to churches, old school Baptist churches, where, I mean, like, we got a deacon board, a mother board, like ushers with the white gloves that stand there, and you can't even look at your phone because they're gonna be like, like, what you doing? So this church that he had us at was totally different to me. JM over here, he had already been to the church, so he knew what was going down. Me, as a first timer, I'm low key having a culture shock moment. I've never been to a church, for one, where the pastor was not black. Every church I've been to, I had a black pastor. It was always been a man, and you know, like, it's a different teaching. So with this one, and another thing, the church was dark. I've never been to a church that didn't have light. Like, it looked like a low-key rave, like a concert almost. It was like the audience was dark, and it was like the only light was on the stage. And I had never, like, we usually have pews where, you know, you get the little thing, the program, you can see it. It's kind of dark in there, like movies for a church. But it was cool. I enjoyed it. You know, service was great. I didn't really know that we had a service at that time. Like, it wasn't like I talked to my mom about this. So there was no introduction to the sermon. You know how at Baptist churches they say, turn to the book of, you know, this, and we're gonna do this and this. And he reads the sermon and he says, the chapter for the, you know, the sermon for today is let your light shine.
But
and then everybody.
He kind of did give an intro though.
It was a different type of service.
He
though.
said
they do that usually.
Yeah, he was like, well, you know, since it's baptism service, I'm finna tell y'all the three what colors of baptism, and that's what he
right.
said.
I just didn't
And
know
so
that that's
basically
what it was.
Well, it's different on different.
Especially when he said that there wasn't the pastor. I was like, okay, he just.
Well, that was
like,
the campus pastor.
Yeah,
that was the campus pastor.
Yeah, I was looking for the pastor that was in the video, the actual pastor of the church.
But this Sunday was a different service.
Yeah, it was a different.
It was baptismal, you know.
I probably have to come to another service because that one, it was good though. I really enjoyed it. I got the word. I understood what he was saying.
Anytime you see a usher or somebody finna bring out a podium, that's how you know it's a teacher.
Yeah. I didn't catch all that. It was a lot going on.
When he pulled the piano back, I was like, okay, he's a teacher. Because the piano's up front.
And you know how they do the wow.
She was so.
There wasn't none of
she
that.
was asking me mad questions. Like, oh, it's so dark in here. Where's the pastor? And I was like, Ma, enjoy the service. Relax.
I was asking you a lot of
Relax.
questions.
Like,
He's trying to play
I was
me.
like, he's like, where the black people at? We need some soul in this church.
I did not say that. I was looking at the.
She was like, they start on time. They do
Right.
this. There's a clock.
Yes.
There's a clock. There's a countdown.
Right.
Like they start to like 5 minutes.
They have a projector
Yeah.
that's going. Okay, so the church starts at 9:30, right? They have a clock that's timing back like 27, 26. So when it gets to 0.00, man, like the lights go down, folks get up there on the stage and start singing. I'm like, oh damn, so y'all on time, okay.
They end on time too.
Okay, like
there's a timer in the back too.
yeah, like when you get in the negative with somebody on stage too long, they just say red, negative, like get your ass off the stage, it's time to go, we gotta get up out of here. I was so, cause our pastor be like, I know I'm holding ya, but it's getting good, like that. So, and you know the organ people like da da, they be like da da, like it was none of that. So it was it was different for me. It was a lot of hand wavings, a lot of, swaying to side, a lot of, neighbors are today and your friends or I was like, oh, okay, so that's how we vibe. And like, it's a different type of atmosphere, but I'm with it.
It's more low key.
It's
more mellow. It's not, you're probably not gonna see any running.
We love you, Jesus. We love you, Lord.
It wasn't like that. It was kind of hype. It
was
hype. They had a
hype.
brother up there on stage leading the way.
He led every song.
You gotta have Dwayne.
Shout out to Dwayne.
You gotta have Jamil or to even it out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody.
They had two black people.
Ain't no Jamil.
Gotta have some soul in the stage.
What he said? Wisconsin.
We gotta have some soul.
They had some
soul on the stage. But after the service, I'm gonna expose her. So we're just chilling. We waiting on you, to finish what you gotta do, right?
Drying off and stuff.
Drying off in the baptismal. God bless you. So me and Destiny we just chilling, just standing around. So I'm speaking to people. She's just mad guarded. All these folk. I don't know what they're gonna do. So a Caucasian lady comes up to us, is like, asking us questions. It's your first time here. I'm like, me? Nah, but it's her first time.
Put me out there.
It's the truth. And so she immediately goes towards you, starts asking you questions, and pretty much she's just mad guarded, like, nah, I'm good. Nope. That's the vibe he's giving off. This white lady is not gonna bite.
But what did I say?
She's like, nope, they're gonna try to get me to join and all this. I'm like, nah, she's asking, did you join the service? Like,
but they got a whole cafe. Okay, so you know how Starbucks is inside a Target and Pizza Hut is inside a Target. These folks got a whole cafe like that, and in a store, in a bookstore, inside of the church, fam.
The part you came through was a whole. It's a school.
Let me tell you about these bathrooms.
Inside the church, like a store. Like you could actually go and clock in with the register and with like a store.
I can say this: that's the best church bathroom I've been in. By far.
I should have went into the bathroom.
Now how many stalls they got?
I went in there today. They had the whole
stalls.
They had the whole I don't use hair gel, but they had like hair gel, the little dryer to dry you off.
Yeah.
They all that. Bro.
They said they even have undergarments in there for you.
This was in the men's room. They had a lot of stalls. So so I mean, it's a beautiful thing. The interracial.
Oh, they give you refreshments and cookies and water with lime and lemons inside of them and coffee, like complimentary coffee. You have to go outside and get your communion stuff, like the cracker and the juice. You got to go outside the sanctuary, then bring it back inside to have communion. Yeah, that's what the lady said.
Nah, it was on the side.
It was on this side.
I thought the man said go outside. What you supposed to go outside for then?
I didn't hear that.
He did.
It was right there.
It was on the side. I don't know what you was hearing.
Man,
he was probably saying like you can go outside and worship. That was probably what he was saying.
I did. Not like outside in the cold. I mean like outside in the lobby.
I ain't hear the lobby or outside.
He did say
anyway,
from the person that only went one time.
Right, that's why I know I heard it because I was paying good attention.
So would you worship in a mixed church? Would you make that a consistent thing, or do you prefer the traditional Black Baptist church that you've been raised up in?
I would be open to going to the Interracial church. It was great. I mean, I didn't not enjoy it. It was a great experience. I really liked it. The people were very nice. I mean, they were welcoming. They talked to me. A lot of random people, even during the fellowship part. A lot of people came up to you and were very open. I had just never worshiped with.
Oh, my first experience of doing that was when I was in Texas. I was in West Texas, and this church was predominantly white. So that was definitely a different. Compared to this church, that we're talking about, this church was predominantly white, so it was definitely a different experience. I was used to having at least a little bit of mixture, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely was a different experience, just as far as praise and worship. Some of the songs I wasn't privy to, I had to learn, but it was cool. It was great, just seeing all races come under one house and worship. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I think everybody should experience that.
Yeah, it was cool.
I think mine was when I was working in Texas. I was staying in Texas for like a whole summer, and I was working for this camp, and we went for this camp each week or each month. Each week we would go to a different church. So like one week we would go to this church, another week we would go to this church. And basically I was the counselor for kids in there.
Aww.
anyways, each church that I was into was like crazy big. Like it was big, and like you said, they had the cafe. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, you know, I want a bagel. You know, I don't even eat bagels, so I was like, I want a bagel. You know?
Smoothie, B.
Right.
My G.
Oh yeah, and like if you at our church, if you a first time guest, they give you a little
Coupon,
card.
yeah.
Did you get your?
No, I should have.
Smoothies on point.
So this is how you know.
That mango smoothie good.
Yeah, so
Mango
so
smoothie good.
Might be
for
me
first
or something.
time visitors,
I
I'm
got
like,
it
can
on
I
the
get
list.
mine since I'm like I'll be a second time visitor.
Nah, if you with me, I'm exposing you. She came last Sunday.
Yup.
I ain't
And
gonna-
she used
don't
the
try-
coupon.
I ain't
Don't
gonna-
cheat the Lord. Don't cheat the Lord.
So
Don't
for
steal
first
from the
time
Lord's
visitors,
house.
you get a
think she can get over the
15%
white
off
folks.
coupon to the cafe for a smoothie. These folks got smoothies in the
And
name of the Lord.
they call your name. They be like John Mango.
Nah, it's dope, man.
Do they name them like
They got different
Mary
flavors.
Mango Smoothie?
No, you're trying. No, she's trying. But it's dope, man.
Like-
It's dope seeing the kids up front, and it reminds me like a little. Like the praise and worship reminds me of like
Mary
a.
Mango.
Reminds me of like a
Jesus
rock.
blood raspberry.
Yeah, come on. No. Get you one in.
Let me get some of that Jesus blood raspberry.
Moses mango or something, you know.
Let me get that Moses walk on water.
I can always count on him to participate in my foolery. And that shit would be fine up. Like, what you gonna get today? I had that before. We try another one. Let's Satan juice.
I don't want that juice.
No, we rather the Satan juice today. Let's try something
The
else.
Judas punch.
Right. The holy water, yes.
Nah, but the
Extra ice.
The one thing I've noticed
Yes.
from attending, white churches, as you would say.
I did not say
I'm
white
just-
church. Interracial.
You did say white church.
No, I did
did.
out the real.
I'll be saying,
However,
don't lie for people.
however,
She lying to y'all.
however,
She lying.
I did straighten it up because
Interracial.
it was a lot of different other races
Interracial.
there.
Now,
It was nice.
The one thing I've noticed, the praise and worship is more like a rock style concert type.
I like that
The
though.
lights, the kids jumping up and down.
Like
it's
the
lit.
strobe
The
lights,
guitars,
yo,
dudes
like
is rocking out.
strobe lights.
Like it's dope.
My first time at
that
the church, they had like when I saw the little part, the little communion part. I didn't know they did that every Sunday. That's
Do it every
dope.
Sunday.
Every Sunday.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I never seen that before either.
Yeah.
My grandma was happy. She do it every Sunday anyway
Oh, okay.
at her house, but she was happy when she came.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, give me some of that blood.
Okay, grandma, get your blood.
Nah, it's dope. It's dope. I like when churches are mixed race and mixed, ages, and it's a beautiful thing. That's how it should be, So
First of all, let me just go back to this story. JM tried to play me. I was not mean to that lady.
I didn't say you were mean. You were
I wasn't
kinda,
even there.
You
I
were
was
scared. You were guarded.
I,
Cause after she
I
left,
believe
you
it.
was like, after she left, you was, come on now.
So what happened?
See,
I kind of knew where she was going. She was
You don't know
asking
where she was going.
I knew where she was going. She was trying to recruit
She
people.
wasn't. No, she wasn't.
She was trying to
I'm gonna
recruit
say
people.
this. That wasn't. They're not gonna try
They
to
don't
recruit.
recruit
Yeah, they're
people.
not trying to recruit people. They just really.
No,
nice.
but she
wanna make it a
no,
great
but she asked me.
experience.
She was like, "Oh, this your first time? Did you go over to our VIP desk and sign up?" I was like, "Nah,
No,
I
see,
ain't
see,
do all that."
no.
Visitors.
The VIP is for them to know
the
who
coupon.
showed up.
Oh.
No, it's not for people to join. It's for people to show up.
If you want to join, you sign up for a certain
Yeah, you
class.
sign up for Discovery.
Yeah, that's what we signed up
That's
for.
what we signed up for.
See, she was mad scared. She didn't want
Yeah,
to join the
VIP
white church.
The VIP is basically for people that's like, like if you first not come to the church, then they want to get to know who you are, and they got to put that in their books and records just to show how many people go to
Yeah.
the church and stuff.
Paranoid, D. She ain't want to join the white church. It's
Black churches do it too.
They do.
Black churches
They
do
do.
it too, but they do it different.
Yeah, they do.
They look at you
She
crazy.
was just saying what's
Right.
up. She was just making sure you was good.
Right, I appreciate that. Shout out to that lady.
Dang, ma.
Shout out
Open
to that
yourself up to the Lord and the love that's being given.
Anyways, I love my church.
Yes.
lady. It was
Church
nice.
is
It was
great.
nice. So we just wanted to. I said
And
as
they
soon as
teach.
I left.
That's what I like
That's all
about
that
they
matters.
teach. They
It's
don't,
the
they don't be
word.
there.
Word
In the
good.
name
That's
of
all
Jesus,
that matters, man.
this is water, man.
Yeah.
Not
Dun-dun,
all needed.
dun-dun. I was sure looking for that. Dun-dun. And it was like, because that's how you know that it's finna be over. It was like, just
Just give me the word.
now
Let's
wait,
go.
Yeah, I have that same feeling though.
No,
So
last
I was
Sunday,
kinda fresh.
not baptism Sunday, but the Sunday before that lady.
Oh yeah.
She did that?
No, she was. We was up in the balcony. I told her, I said, we not showing up to church late. Nope. No, even if we gotta get here an hour early. Nope.
But nah, it's cool. It's a good experience. I'm glad
Well, they don't even open the doors up until like 11.
Yeah.
Cause the doors be shut.
And 11:15 is when it starts.
On
time.
You're gonna get out of there within about an hour. You're gonna get a good hour. You're gonna be in there for an hour. Yeah, good hour. You're chilling. So.
Like,
but Discovery dope though.
Discovery is dope.
on time. I was so surprised. I was like,
Yeah, man.
you know how the lights go out at the movies when the movie lights come on, it gets darker. That's how it is. Like everything get darker. I'm like, oh, okay. So y'all legit. Okay, let's go.
Shout out to Dwayne. He got me set up for an audition. It's lit.
What's your audition?
Playing bass.
Be an usher. Yes.
You don't be an usher. Why you enjoying media? Like, oh, you just
I joined media too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So they have tasks.
I joined. So if you part of the church, they had this thing where you sit one. So you have to go to both services. You sit one service, you serve one. Sit one, serve one. So you go. So you sit when I mean sit, you go to the service and you get the word, and then you serve the next one, which means you serve in the department that you're in.
Did you like rotate every?
No, or like just depends on what they tell you to do.
So what if you don't come one?
Then you let them know like, hey, I can't come.
Now I'm taking a lesson.
So it's like a job.
Kinda. It's serving.
You gotta be there on time.
It's serving.
Do your duty. Serving for the Lord.
Yes.
I can't wait till the band though. That's gonna be
Be
lit.
lit, huh?
That's gonna be lit.
Yeah. You gonna come again?
I already know.
You gonna come again? For sure. Okay.
But like, let me just get this on camera.
Oh boy, here we go.
Don't do that.
Man, I'm gonna film it.
I didn't say when, but I did say how I'm coming back.
Tempest said she coming. Shout out Tempest.
Hey,
Tempest
Tim.
said she coming. She said, just invite me. Just let me know. I said, bet, come every Sunday. Boy, invite me for real. I said, I did.
Now I'm taking a lesson.
Yeah, it's an invite.
Yes.
But she coming though. She said she coming. She said she want to come. She ain't find no church.
Yes. Come on, Tempest.
Sure, I'm gonna wait till the closer one. It's too far. But that's it. We didn't really want to take up too much time. I had to call a table talk because I had an awesome time and it was different for me and I was excited. So
You shaded the white lady.
just say go get out with that. I did not shade the white lady. I was very nice to her. I just was like, you believe me? I know you do. I know you do. I know you believe me. Okay. So thanks everybody for tuning in.
Anyways, I think she shaded that white woman.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Let's Talk About It.
Sorry, white woman.
Second episode of Table Talk.
Love the white woman.
Yes. And if you have not checked out our podcast, Let's Talk About It. We're on like episode, what is it this week? 8 this week.
8.
So yeah, tune into that. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave us a review. Let us know what you would like for us to talk about in either Table Talk or either with our
Now I'm taking
podcast.
a
And we will
lesson.
definitely
Double
get back to
fast.
you. Yeah. So this is a sign out.
Here.